Hello, Vicarious Mercenaries, Proxy Ninjas, and Pop Culture PhDs. Welcome to the Rec Room. Here it is, a Metal Monday back in effect, and this is the post Thanksgiving Craziness Weekend edition. So, first time back in action since we had our Black Friday episode 2 of Frontlines Field of War for Last LAN Standing. So, definitely been in a little bit of a catch up mode around here, but everything's been good. Had a good weekend. I hope everybody else did out there too. And we're going to be getting back into some routine stuff hopefully this week and continue on that way for the next few until more holiday stuff arrives toward the end of the month. So first things first, if you are new to the Rec Room, this is the coolest corner of the internet where you get the rundown of what's going on here with Enforcer Media Productions, whether that be project updates or creative insights, and you get the breakdown of what makes our favorite franchises tick in the form of commentary and, of course, the long-running video game deep dives. So essentially, you get a front row seat to what it's like to build a franchise from scratch. We're on the hunt for other like-minded folks who like the same kind of things. So we got that going on here. We are on multiple platforms. We're on Odysee, Twitch, and YouTube. So if you are tagging along, glad to have you. You are free to lurk or chat at your leisure, or even watch on the replay, of course, if this is in the past. So on Mondays, we've been working on MechWarrior 5, and I'll break down some details here on that here in a little bit, but only a little bit of catch-up going on today. So first up on the numbers, so thank you for our new follow over on Odysee. So Odysee has been back in action once I finally figured out how to get the lingering credit system working again. So thanks for the new follow there. Also, I think our last LAN Standing episode got about 40 views already. So that's solid and healthy for a couple days worth of viewership. So thank you for that. And that one's done okay. Also on YouTube as well. So appreciate the views over there. And that maybe in part, I partially shared that one out. So Twitch, on the other hand, I guess not too much of a surprise just because it's only got like 240 some viewers over on Twitch, and again, streaming didn't come along until much later, especially its rise in popularity anyway, till after the LAN era is almost on its way out the door. But overall, for the month of November, I think Odysee took home the lead, squeaked it out the end there for a number of follows. So basically, it was looking like YouTube and Twitch could have been tied, or actually all three of them could have been tied, and Twitch could have it if not for the revolving door of bots. But either way, not a big deal. Also, appreciate that we've been getting some views still after a couple weeks on the Metal Slug unboxing video that I did, so I appreciate everybody checking that out. Also, we'll be working on some more Metal Slug tactics tomorrow, so that is in the running for Tactical Tuesdays, so we'll have that going on still. And what else do we have going on here? So as far as projects and writing, so I still need to get a post done for Patreon. I guess holiday weekend I did not get the numbers in yet, but I'm withholding telling you what the numbers are at. But hit the major milestone for Book 2's first draft. Now we go from marathon mode into triathlon mode, and that's going to get even more complicated if hamster wheel hunting becomes a thing, and if hamster wheeling actually becomes a thing. So I don't know how it's going to transpire from January onward, but I've got a lot of work to do, especially in the last free month available, and then onward is going to be figure out how to try to modify the remaining workflow. So today's process has been getting an itemized list of all the things I need to do, and that includes all the little things: the preface, the acknowledgments, the credits, the cover, the title page, on top of I've probably found, I've got an entry list of about 15 things I need to change or modify. Maybe 5 to 10 of those are legitimately extra scenes, so that could be any number of pages. And can I get all that done a month? I don't know. I don't feel like I can, because that seems a bit beyond my current workload capacity, but doesn't mean I'm not going to try. And go through all this process, it's almost like, hey, this could actually be helpful. But again, I'm not the first author, and I'm sure I'm not the last. There's probably lots of things out there, and I've kind of done all this without really any real attention to what goes into the process, other than having, basics of English in both high school and college. I never really focused on that because I didn't really have much interest in it. But thankfully, at least just having a good command of the English language helps. Then the rest of that goes beyond and gets into your imagination and your work ethic. So beyond that, I don't know that I'm really doing anything out of the ordinary that's going to inspire. If anything, it's just the fact I didn't jump into the deep end of the pool. I jumped into the ocean, and I don't even like to swim when it comes to the amount I bit off on the length and scope of this project, because yeah, I've had multiple people say, "Oh, you should cut your book into several parts." It's like, well, then I'm not telling the whole story, you know. And then because on top of that, there's even more parts to tell after that. So for me to waste time splitting everything up just for palatability's sake, yeah, most people aren't jumping in with their first novel being as long, especially as Ascendant Chaos is, and the second book is even longer. So it is confirmed at this point. But I'll put some of those on a Patreon post here in the future, because speaking of which, you know, chapter 8 getting close to done. I got my second round of recording done for that today. So if I don't find any bugs there, or even if I do, hopefully I should have enough time this week to get that wrapped, because I do want that out there. And then I'm going to hopefully try to work on chapter 9 for December. But again, holiday stuff, hard to know how that's going to play out just yet. So it's going to be wait and see as to what 2026 is going to look like, other than having a few shows on the calendar. Don't know what 2026 looks like, just saying. Speaking of shows, so we got a last one for the year. This will be at the Lance Cruise North holiday band booster. So we did solid at the one in springtime. So hopefully, if we do comparable, or hopefully more people will be looking to do some holiday shopping, that kind of thing, we'll be there. That's coming up this Saturday, December 6th, and that runs, I believe, from roughly 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So we'll be there. Last show for the year to get a signed copy of Ascendant Chaos, or print, or t-shirt, or some Aladdin 3477 merch. So I think that's it. That's all the usuals. And then there was a couple things on pop culture I noticed. Let's see if I can remember what it was. For the most part, when I talk about other things, it's usually because I'm trying to find the positive stuff, but at the same time, I think everybody else is covering the complaint department, and that my opinion is not usually necessary. Unless it's like kind of in my usual soapbox territory, at this point, I kind of just pass and move on. But I saw one today. There was an article talking about how there is a Street Fighter crossover with Call of Duty. And I'm like scratching my head as to why. Now, the article was actually drawing attention to the fact that the people on the Call of Duty side for the marketing artwork are using generative AI. Well, it's kind of interesting that thankfully Capcom, even though I have complaints about some of Capcom's business models, at least on the art side, they're pushing back against the generative use of AI, at least in contests. So if anything, you got Call of Duty using generative AI, and it's changing the look of how the Capcom characters look. But not only is one that an issue to me, but the other is the fact that it just is bizarre. It's as bad to me as the Ninja Turtles crossover of like, why on earth are you putting these characters in shooters? And again, I have nothing against the proper application and ownership of a firearm, but when you have characters that don't use them normally, and then to put them in that scenario, it's just bizarre. Like, the characters that they chose for Call of Duty are Ryu, Chun-Li, naturally, because they're always the two selected for a crossover, and then Cammy and Akuma. Okay, Cammy kind of makes sense a little bit. She was in Canon Spike, a very weird spin-off that Capcom did. Chun-Li, okay, Interpol, police officer, maybe. Ryu and Akuma, though, come on. Like, if a character can shoot fireballs out of their fingertips, why are they putting a firearm in their hands? And same thing with Turtles. Turtles just never crossed that territory. You may have had other characters in the franchise, but again, nobody's going to pick the most obscure villain or, metalhead for their first choice to see. But compound error, I mean, that's just dumb. I mean, now, the reason I say it's not about the firearms, it's because if you did the reverse, it'd be equally stupid. If you took Master Chief and did a crossover with a knitting simulator, that's just as dumb. Sorry. So, like, the economics of the gaming industry just flat out silly. So I don't know if I have any other gripes in the AI department. I did see one that was comical, that James Cameron is saying that if the third Avatar movie doesn't do all that well, it could be the end of the franchise. It's like, well, what did you think was going to happen when you took 12 years to make your sequel? Like, my understanding was that they had spent time filming, what was going to be second and third movies. Then I was starting to hear is like filming movies 2, 3, 4, and 5. I don't know. Honestly, Avatar 2 did not impress. I mean, I think the capture of the new world spectacle that Avatar did was completely missing from the second movie, because essentially the focus was Pandora, not necessarily as much on the concept of the Avatar, which made all that possible. And not to mention, I think both movies are very heavy on the climate alarmism kind of plot threads. So there was some bunglings in the first movie, but it seemed like there was a lot more heavy-handed elements of that in the second one. So again, if you're missing the spectacle, you're getting more into things that were less relevant to the story. Well, I guess what do you expect is going to happen? So that's kind of alarming. Like, oh no, don't take away Avatar. You don't threaten the audience with hate. Oh nope, we're going to take it away, or like we can't finish if you don't watch it. It's like, well, you got to put some backbone into it if you want to succeed. So that's all I got on the pop culture space. But yeah, we're here. We're back on some MechWarrior 5, and this is episode 11 of season 2. So following Thanksgiving, yeah, we're having some humble pie tonight. Reason being, our last episode, I was definitely punching above our weight class. I was not paying attention to the difficulty level of the missions, and so after a couple tries, our lance essentially got obliterated. And I don't even often, if I lose my mech, I don't always like to go hop into another mech, because it's already guaranteed that it's going to be a costly mission with repairs after losing one mech and or pilot or more. But on our second attempt, I tried using the other mechs, and essentially the whole lance still got obliterated. So it's kind of indicated we're not ready for that one yet, so we'll have to come back. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to detour and try to get some more of these scripted missions done. That hopefully will yield another medium or heavy mech or two, because again, I'm mindful of the clock, that we got some expensive DLC coming in. Not expensive in the terms of cost, but some of these DLC campaigns don't let you deviate once you start. So we got to get the hardware ready, and we're not quite there yet. So I'm hoping keep working on making some C-bills and getting the hardware. We got enough pilots for the moment. I mean, we're going to need new pilots too, or at least extra pilots, I should say. But we're not there in the weight class. Go. So you've got all these auto saves, probably the very last thing right before failing. Oh, you know what? The other thing we did at the end, I went over to a few other planets to see if we could find any hero mechs. So all of that was a complete wash. So therefore, because I didn't find anything, like I can save the gas too. So I don't need to waste gas from all of these planet hops here. So there's almost a 30-minute gap here between this last manual save, which I think is the final one without doing the mission. If our mechs are not destroyed, we're going to go with this. If not, we'll backtrack, but it'll at least save all this pointless flying around. So let's go with this one here and see what we get. Yeah, silly me didn't do a review. I thought I kept it straightforward enough for myself, but I may not have. Just saying. All right, here we go. So what do our mechs look like? Hey, look, they're in good shape. So therefore, on the star map, if we have not taken on this one here. See, this is the one that got us wrecked. So we're not going to do that yet. That's a level recommended 8. We're at 8, so we're balanced. But, I mean, technically, even though skill-wise we're balanced, we don't have the hardware. So this one, on the other hand, is a 5. We should be able to handle a 5, and this is going to be a multi-part one, so as long as this doesn't have a split, I want to do this one tonight. So I see cantinas and things flying around here, so let's double-check, make sure we're full on jobs. We could technically get another one, but we'll stick with what we got for now. VTOLs is easy. Getting some of these mech ones out of the way is going to be nice if we can find them, but we're getting up there. We finally got a Shadowhawk, and at least I think, yeah, this is a hero. This is our first hero. Wait, is it? Yeah, we do have our one hero mech already, which is the Dragon, which is at least a 60 is the heavy, I think. If not, it's a medium, but either way, not a problem. So we got nothing to purchase here. We're not doing the equipment stuff just yet. I can always, of course, check for the usual things that we need, but we're going to hop into the action hopefully pretty early here. And I didn't see anything. So anyway, let's get on the road, or get on the space, I guess, if we're not on a road. So we only got part 1 done there. Let's do this. Bethanologue. Bethanologue? They don't have logs, or loge? Bethanologe? Is it French? I don't know. And I'm not going to look it up. Because this is a fictional universe. Alright. So what we got here? We got contracts. Oh yes, the giant sulfur planet, because that's always a fun time. So contracts, so they've got just the one part here. Yeah, she looks familiar. And in her case, it does not look like they changed the icon, but doesn't mean they didn't do any touch-ups here. So the mission sounds slightly familiar, because again, I've probably done it a couple times over the playthroughs now. Secure the beachhead for the 1st Canopian Fusilier Defense Forces. I can read one that's 1 sentence long without getting bored, so... And thankfully the tonnage limit is a little bit closer to our capacity of 220. Let's, I guess, save for the new episode start here, and we will hit the ground stomping. Because you're in a battle mech, you don't exactly run. 11 ascend, I do believe. Yeah, it has been mental catch-up like crazy since the weekend. Had to get the studio back in order. Cleaning. Try to battle with leftovers. And not to mention trying to get caught up on sleep after the late night that was Black Friday. Okay, so we're ready for this mission here. Here we go. So now that we're at least on decent terms with them, let's go a little bit for coverage, since I think that if it's the beach one I remember, it might be a little bit more action. We'll go salvage and cash. Balance it out a bit. So yeah, we can do it. So I can take my fire starter, leave them with all the other heavy stuff. I mean, if anything, I could take the Shadowhawk and give somebody the Hunchback. But I think I found out Freeman was taking a beating too in this thing. So again, the Shadowhawks that I've been stuck with have been a little bit more lightweight. You have to, it's like it doesn't have many weapons to begin with, so you'd have to take weapons off to bolster its armor, or get those expensive modifications in there. Not ready to do that yet.
Commander, we want your unit to secure a beachhead for the 1st Canopian Fusiliers dropships. These Ghost Riders have dug themselves into the region while they plunder the system for loot to offer to Imperator Marius O'Reilly as tribute. Most likely in an attempt for the group to seek asylum in his realm. So be cautious out there.
Once you've destroyed the radar dishes directing the anti-aircraft fire, our employer promises to land a few extra units to help you out.
Oh boy. Radars, artillery, my favorite. So I think if anything, I'd rather be having the fast stuff, but depends on what they throw at me. Oh boy. Now, do I have to stop and fight these guys, or do I plow through? Yeah, it was almost a 4-on-1 here. Of course, my leg's shot already. Okay, so here's what's interesting. We flew into the yellow sulfur planet, and this is not the sulfur planet I was expecting. Meanwhile, that other one kept running. I don't know why he did that, but I'm not going to stop and find out. If this is an artillery one, I am not slowing down once they start firing anyway. Tanks. Okay, I'll probably save my machine gun rounds here. Alright, so it's got the icons. It's just literally the dish. And a turret.
Target destroyed.
Radar dish down. I got it.
Target destroyed.
I do believe that was my laser, pal.
Target destroyed.
Okay, unless, hopefully it's just the topic of the radar dishes being related to the assault, so maybe it's just a preemptive story element, not just literal artillery.
Target destroyed.
A lot of small stuff in here.
Target destroyed.
Okay, oh boy, look at all that.
Incoming missile. Target acquired.
That's the place, Commander. Destroy the enemy garrison. Enemy radar dish destroyed.
Oh boy. Oh, yep, there's artillery.
You know what to do.
Oh, we got a mech on the field last time.
Blasted that target into oblivion.
No tank you? What was that for? Number of tanks?
Artillery emplacement destroyed.
New target assassin.
Got one-armed assassin. Get down here. You're done.
Destroyed. New target crab.
That's not a crab, that's like a flea. Oh, Arwen's on the list. Oh, I'm running into a building. Not smart.
Critical. I can hear the pilot screaming from here.
Well, that's just dark and twisted. I think we've heard something similar to that before.
Lift down, lift down.
Target destroyed.
Oh, am I supposed to do these uplinks before going? Because if so,
Target acquired.
still gotta get all the dishes. Better not haul me out of here before I get them.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Is that it? Still got two others. Still more turrets. He's running off too. Now we're gonna chase him. Which way is he going though? He's going off nowhere. And I didn't get this one. It's not saying it's registered.
Got another one.
Alright, let me... That's bizarre.
Target destroyed. Target
Oh, now he's coming back. Alright, let's see if we can take him and then hit and run the others. I do not want to be running out in front of everybody else, though. Did they get him? Okay, so let me go get these others first.
Some forces eliminated. Start
That's why it was
capture
still there.
and keep the area clear of enemy units.
Great.
Look up. We've got hostile aircraft on approach.
Oh, VTOL's good.
You've got incoming. Stop them from recapturing the base. That will leave a mark.
I guess the question is how close are they? Oh, they're pretty close. Okay. And they're bringing stuff in.
Confirming new objective. Destroy all remaining enemy artillery. There's still some artillery out there. Prepare for more bombardments.
destroyed.
That target's a VTOL is on our list of targets.
I'm sure the VTOL is.
Quarter.
Whoa, okay, great. And there's artillery in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to run out and get those then. This is what I didn't want. Hopefully it's...
Near target. Flee.
Alright, let's keep them in range here. I'm gonna figure out how to... Lance. Select all. Move to...
Over to you, Commander.
Okay, well, let's see if they're gonna stay here. Otherwise... got a problem.
Target acquired.
I don't want to run all offense here, but... Okay, that'll help. Draw them in a little bit.
Target acquired.
Let down. Can hear the
There we go.
pilot scream through my cockpit.
Yeah, she said the same thing. Okay, where's all the air stuff? Did I get it all? Alright, now we got capture going on, and I'm getting rained on.
Target acquired.
So they don't have to be in the base, they're just gonna be in range somehow.
Target destroyed.
Alright, so it's capturing even without me in the base, so as long as... Oh, there's the airstrikes again. There's the airstrikes again. Okay, now can I resume? Alright, Lance, select all.
Their main force is on his way. Get ready for the worst of it.
The worst of it. Oh. Thread the needle. Pulsel says, you know, all the money being spent on mech repairs and ammo could instead have the smelt on a remote planet. Talking like mining?
Right on cue.
Ah,
VTOL on abroad.
smashed.
That had to sting.
Artillery garrison destroyed.
Okay, man, it's four. Oh, it's four VTOLs. Okay, put up with these clowns.
Target destroyed.
The guns have gone silent, Commander. The enemy artillery has been neutralized.
You're gonna be pulling me out without getting all that done. I don't see a landing point yet. Save the smelt. You mean salvage? I think smelting. One, I either think the fish, or I think of, like... Yeah, so you're talking about the fish. Like, I don't know. Is that comparable momentarily?
Target acquired.
I've done it. Conditions are clear for the invasion.
We're reading no further contacts in the field. Colonel Kamathi, prepare your troops for planetfall. Commander, link up with us at the following coordinates in 1 hour. We'll coordinate our next moves once we touch down.
Alright, let's get
All
this one up.
stations, this is Sierra 1-1. Be advised, we've just completed re-entry. Lights are green. Dropships can now land. Sierra 1-1 out.
Oh, what's all this stuff? Oh no! Mission over! Am I gonna lose money here? It's an optional and secondary, but hey, they're gonna give me something. Yes, I wouldn't mind smelt, but the problem is, I wouldn't exactly consider it a economic gain to engage flight travel for the sake thereof. Alright, so that's... I'm gonna get a flea out of the deal. Destroy this... So, see, I could have gotten paid for that. How much? So, let's say if it was 100... It's comparable to the other one. It's actually above that on the list. So, yeah, this is a case where they did make you take more. Alright, you know what? I gotta do that again. Completionist is gonna overrule here. At least there's a medium laser option out there. Yeah, I could take a medium laser and a flea. You know what? There was at least an urban. Alright, redo. Thankfully, I was surprised I didn't get trashed. Well, it looks like I was the one to take the most damage, though. Load. So, from the start of the mission... Change it so I take less insurance. You know what? No, let's just roll with what we had. I missed the point because when you're typing save the fish, save the planet. Save humanity. Oh, so you meant to save the smelt on a remote planet. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, in which case, it'd be like the scenario from the Oblivion movie, just like, let's just suck up all the water into giant things for the benefit of an alien species. Rather than using that, put out fires and
Commander,
save fish.
We want your unit to secure
Or for the sake of saving fish.
Dropships.
Okay, so we're going all
satellite dishes this time.
Let's see if this will then impair the...
Most likely in an attempt
impair the artillery.
So be cautious out there.
Cautious.
Our
No.
employers can't land dropships until the satellite relays controlling air and orbital weapons are destroyed. Destroy them.
We have unidentified bottlenecks on screen. Assume they are hostile and engage.
Alright, so I got too close to the main objective and engaged there, and I shouldn't have, per se.
New target blackjack.
Far. A little far. A little off target. You got no arms, so you can't even punch me. Yeah, your component being the entire mech.
New target spider.
Poof! Somebody asked for fireworks. I got just trying to sell some propaganda. Yeah, I get it. You know, needs to be a couple war posters hanging in. Save the fishes.
Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Stop the chaos. Save the fish.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, that other one ran off and then he's chasing us again. Alright, so we get the dish from here. Turrets.
Enemy radar dish destroyed.
Okay, so I'm going to take the long way around underneath here to get this other one, because I don't want to engage that other one so close to the base. And let's see if we can't take this moron out.
Flee.
Or let the others handle them. Adjustment for the scenic route. Yeah, one of the other things I didn't quite fully articulate is I thought this was like the sulfur planet. Here we are in a nice, lush, Middle Earth kind of backdrop. I'm like, not as much salt as I expected. Stomp on some hobbit holes here. Okay, let's go into the bowl here. Oh, not quite at the entrance of the bowl yet. Weave the trees. And I've dubbed the city in the bowl. Ah, radar, where are you? There's the radar. Done. Oh, they had a mech in there. Well, they can chase us too. Alright, that way. Oh, another urban. That actually benefit here. Don't mind me when I just run in your place, kick over your TV, and exit myself.
You know what to do. Radar dish down.
Oh, likes to be on that landing. Alright, let's get all stragglers so they can't follow us into the engagement. Taking total damage. Alright, where's the other one? The flea. It's the flea. The free worlds of communism. He's likely to follow it up by save a dictator near you. Alright, ain't playing with anything else if I don't have to. Alright, so let's get the last dish. There's a lot of red. Oop, there's an installation there.
Ooh, that hostile's a smoking carcass.
Oh, actually, I think there's only 2 of these, so it didn't matter. Alright, that's down.
Destroyed.
Alright, they're already moving out.
Target acquired. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
That's the last
Alright,
radar
dish down,
on
that's
the
4.
list. Objective complete.
Okay, so the artillery one must get thrown into the fact.
Support dropships will now be able to land.
New target assassin.
It's a blackjack lady bot. AI figuring it out.
You've reached the target facility. Wipe out their defenses. I've been informed that support is on its way. Let's hope they make it.
Alpha 1-1, this is Whiskey 6-1. Thanks for clearing out that AA installation. Heard you could use a little backup. We're on our way in. Stand by 2 miles.
Oh, so that's broad bringing friendlies this time. See, I did not quite get that because I did not get the optional part.
Target destroyed.
Now it gives them a little more something to shoot at besides me.
Target destroyed.
Okay, the other one ran off. Get this small crap out of here.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Hit the turf.
Target destroyed.
Okay, where's the other one at? Did he come back out? He did.
Target cracked.
Why are you running? So it does not put the artillery objective up there yet. Where is he going?
Target acquired.
Wait, where'd those blue guys go? Oh, they're here. Didn't see them there for a second. Crab on a hill. That's supposed to be the version of Elf on a Shelf.
Target destroyed.
That's 5 or 6. I can't see. That's cut off on my screen. Oh, no, there's one more.
Target acquired.
That will leave a mark.
Alright, not in range.
Enemy garrison forces eliminated. Start the capture and keep the area clear of enemy units.
Alright, where's the big guy at?
Made a wee impression on these folk. Enemy aircraft inbound. You've got incoming. Stop them from recapturing the base. Attention all forces.
Alright, locate and destroy remaining artillery. Yes, let me go get the other one. Okay, so Lance.
New objective, Commander.
Select all.
Destroy all additional
More.
artillery. There's
More.
still artillery out there. Prepare for more
Move to
bombardments.
here. Alright. So they dropped off 2 other light ones, but I gotta go get this thing. Oh, and the artillery. Right in the middle of it. See, the problem with this game mode normally is they'll put like 8 on a map while you're fighting a normal hostile unit, and they'll have way more accuracy. You're doing anything that's doing the slow amount of speed is getting rained on. So you're taking damage from everything and the artillery. These guys all followed me, the bots followed. That's weird.
That had to sting. That's it for the artillery. That will make the invasion much easier.
Alright, remaining enemy forces. That says 2 out of 4, but that's not... Don't know which 2, huh?
Target acquired.
Oh, another fire starter. Not likely taking that home, but...
Target destroyed.
3 out of 4.
New target locus. Target destroyed.
Punched out of that one. So it's not moving too fast. It's like a harvestman with 2 out of 8 legs left.
Target destroyed.
Alright, that's 4 out of 4, 2 out of 2. Okay, so then capturing the base with whatever's still floating around in here. Poof! Alright, is that it? Nothing but turrets out there.
Target acquired.
Spider's not on the list. I'm not chasing him down.
Their main force is on its way. Get ready for the worst of it.
Alright, so it's mostly non-mechs. Let's see here. Yeah, aerial is good. We can take aerial stuff.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
This base has mostly been flattened other than the greenhouse.
Target destroyed.
Blasted that target into oblivion.
Target destroyed.
What just landed next to me?
Target destroyed.
This guy's flying over my head or what? That's 6. Where's the last one?
Target acquired.
Random tank in the distance. Dead. Nope, not. No, okay. I killed the tank. That No, not the correct tank.
That's done it. Conditions are clear for the invasion.
We're reading no further contacts.
Excellent.
in the
No
field.
destroyed stuff.
Locomotive, prepare your troops for planetfall. Commander, link with us at the following coordinates in 1 hour. We'll coordinate our next moves once we touch down.
All stations, this is Sierra 1-1. Be advised, we've just completed a re-entry. Lights are green. Dropships can now land. Sierra
Oh, that
1-1.
blue. It's kind of cool to see those coming in. So, this one was slightly familiar, but it's not the beachhead one I'm thinking of, which is probably in the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers, where you've got to go up one path and secure a point, and then come back toward the beach and secure a couple others. And that's in the middle of the ongoing slog through that one. So, all right, 2.5, we like that. 9 still can pick up a flea. Oh, and wait, the question is my medium lit. Ooh, multiple Oh, sorry, flea. You're out of luck. I am taking me some medium lasers. Still 11 points left over. That's around 2s, but... I guess I'll take the next most expensive thing. Don't need the mech that badly. Yeah, so destroying the satellite uplinks is another 370k. And damage that time was a little bit more, about 50 or so. Not the end of the world. You can live with that. Yeah, 192 against 2.5 mil. Not a problem. Nobody died. And so we got... I forgot Firestarter was on the list. No javelins, but got 2 urbans from that one. So that one's almost done already. I think we scored about 10 VTOLs on that. See, there it is. Who called it? Memory barely working, but yeah, there was a Warhammer behind this one. So once we get part 2 done, we'll get the Warhammer. The Ghost Riders. Bet they had to dig in the history books for that name. Truly desperate if they're resorting to piracy. Make them truly unpredictable. Alright, so we will attempt to finish that tonight as well. See where I think that's the same location here. The problem is there ain't no hub. So we got 3 mil. The question is, how much am I spending to fly out of the way? Yeah, I'm spending almost $1 million to get out of here. But the thing is, I don't think I can repair from here. Oh, I can. It'll probably cost way less than to try to find the hub. Yeah, there's no advantage to flying all the way back to one of these. Okay, we're repairing on site. Pod can pitch a fit if he wants, but oh, there goes the glitch. Alright, 34 can live with that. 87. 52. 75. And once that's done, I should load that out. Now that I got a little extra money, I should probably bolster the frame on this thing too. How many mechs we got in cold storage now? We got a few. Sell some of those off if need be, but we're not desperate yet. Not desperate for the only justifiable cost of a hero mech. Alright, but we will... Oh, you know what? Cantina here. What? How's there a cantina all the way out here? Collect 1 spider. Do we have a spider? 16... Oh, you know what? The Manticores are the ones I don't see very often. The missile carriers should be able to do, but let's see what's in the thing here. Do we have a spider? Do not. Is there a spider for purchase? No. So that means it's between... I guess the cost. So that's only... Well, that's... Wow. Better return for killing the missile carriers than actually purchasing or having a mech. And heavy rifles out of this. In actually more reputation. It's War Dog. You know what? We'll work on the War Dog one. Because again, that's always more preferred for speed. So how are we doing on the timeline here? The news. Theft of Banshee Battle Mech Spurs. Grievance with blah, blah, blah. So we're April 3020. So again, 3050 is the final one, the Kerensky stuff. I don't remember when the other stuff activates. I couldn't because I still haven't looked it up. But for the most part here, we are only... So it's 3015, so we're only 5 years in. Hopefully it's not throwing the other stuff at us too soon here. Archon proposes peace. Don't they all? Alright. So we got a new job in there. I think now I just gotta wait the timeline down so I can do like some upgrades here before going in. Might be a little more wise to do it that way. And then payments due. Yikes. Oh, we probably just paid it anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's do a save. Oops. So... 11. Okay. Then the next thing here is spending some money, which may or may not be good. Actually, you know what? It's not going to be a good idea to spend this money out here. So I can increase the armor or the structure. See, I was thinking that the structure might allow you to, you know, put more hard points on there, but I think it's just giving you the baseline from which your armor percentage works or something. Or it's giving you maybe the extra points of where you can put the armor points, but it's not increasing the amount of armor you get. So I'd have to really look at that to see how that's working. But if we were to do this here, I think it's going to be more expensive. That was my initial point here. So 10 days, 215. I don't want... Oh, did I already have that on there? Yeah, I already had the ballistic damage on there. That's not too bad. And internally and armor. 539 is a little bit expensive. So, yeah, we go from 125 to 131. Armor go back 46. So I don't think I really want to do this just yet. Laser, I mean, I could maybe, actually, if anything, maybe I do laser damage. So this total weapon damage went up 36, that's weird. Okay, laser duration. Shorter burn time. So I don't have the laser damage yet. And I'm not too concerned about jump jets. We'll leave that alone, shall we? Okay. Let's see if we can't take this one on then. I think we're ready for it. Still says it's a 30, 265. Could still be out of range here, but we're going to try it anyway. So forest, summer, night... The El Giza Ghost Riders. Alright, so we got a bonus one for favorability. Let's run on the low side this time. See if we can get a little more salvage, a little more cash. And hopefully a Warhammer. Provided success. Okay. Yeah, we're under. We're under. Alright. So still punching above the weight class. We're going to try it anyway. It said the difficulty is like 3 less, so it should be doable. It's not like they gave me the Warhammer before the mission was over. I'm counting for another 40 points. 40 tons.
This area cleared of all tanks.
Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors open. Stand clear.
I don't know if it's putting the jobs up there before the mission being done before. Well, it might be just because she activated with there being a tank nearby. Rolling in hot. Oh, airstrike. This is one of the cool tracks. I don't even know if we've heard this one this season yet.
You are to assist the Fusiliers in clearing the field. This is a straight-up fight.
These.
So work with the Fusiliers and make sure
oh, airstrikes! Yeah, I'm glad I took the fire starter now. I can avoid getting hit.
New target locus. Target acquired.
Alright, let's clear a path here. No, that's not a path. That's not a path. Eat a pile of bricks there, artillery guys. Not now, Rihanna.
That had to sting.
Nuisance category.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Is that all of them? Better be.
Destroyed.
Oh, those are so obnoxious. I mean, you can already tell they're even more accurate than they were on the previous mission. Clustered grouped. Drop 3 right on your head.
New target commander.
No, oh, he's just a widow guy. He's dead.
Destroyed.
Did they already light up everything else? No, it's not on the radar. Just because you're fast doesn't mean climbing the rocks is going to help you. My legs straighten out here.
Enemy
You do that.
reinforcements inbound.
Okay.
That detour is on our list of targets. Let's make our quarter.
We got here. Cicadas aren't on the list, but whatever. The cache is always on the list. Oh, big tough guy. 5-on-1. Can't tell what he's doing there.
Dropship incoming. That will leave a mark.
Where'd the VTOL go? You. It's like when you're 5 and you make your own sound effects. That one's smoking. Alright, where's this so-called dropship at? We can drop this into a bucket. Let's go on the other side of the map. What's going on here? Did I whoop the expected completion time? It's a little confused. There we go. They are on the other side of the map.
Target acquired.
Put all kinds of fast stuff in here. No, I'm on the rock.
Target destroyed.
Alright, where did that one go?
New target spider.
Ooh, a spider. Can we collect a spider?
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
Target acquired.
Target's a heap.
Man, did we run all the way out here? Where'd that one come from? Like an arena deathmatch. Hiding in the trees. But where did the little Indian go? I was just thinking, it's been so long since I've had the soundboard because I've been using my tablet for shows. It's like, you know what? During the holiday, we have to break that back out. Where'd you come from?
Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh, he's skating all over the place. Commando. Out of the way, dragon. There we go. Anybody else? Nope, yep. 3 more. Cool.
Target acquired.
So you get for sending all your lightweights. Perhaps all they can afford.
Amazing, Commander. Nice kill. That's even going critical.
That's why I pay you, to make me sound good.
Reinforcements, Commander.
Bolster my performance review.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired.
One more on the right. There are 2 more things on the right.
Target destroyed. Target
I got it.
Assassin's still running around. Ain't no ninja. Going into the rocks.
New target
Ah, he went the other way. doubled back. Alright, here we go. Yeah, you're on one leg. Going down. I'd say kick him while he's down, but I guess I'll have to kick him while he's up.
Mech's inbound.
Oh, don't land right next to me. Go figure. Oh, what a gauntlet this is. Gauntlet of ants. Done.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Yeah, I'll pick on the little guy. Give me your lunch money, Mech. He runs headlong into the dragon. He ain't watching where he's going.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Is that it? Nope. Nope, that's a VTOL or something. Yeah, there's a VTOL screen. Was. Now what? The disco bot's got some new text now. Network is fighting you. Be on next stream with your friends. Well, that's very nice. Even the bots are having issues. Ah, there's one. This guy's stuck on a tree. Nope, there's more. Missiles got him.
Target acquired.
Oh, I didn't take the spider quest, so even if I grab the spider, I guess it won't matter. You know what? I didn't leave the area yet, so maybe it would still be valid. Yeah, critical means I'm out of here. Vindicator, huh? I want to lose something here. I want you to go down. Oh, I lost something. No, that's my lasers. So it's not my machine guns. Alright, where are they hiding now? Hiding in the bowl. Oh, they got something they're shooting at. What are you guys shooting at? You snipe hunting?
We're reading no more contacts within the vicinity.
Could at least throw an urban or two in there.
Commander. Diffuser layers are moving to capture any surviving forces and prep them for interrogation. With luck, we can bring this
Interrogation.
conflict to a close soon.
They're gonna shove macaroni noodles up their noses until they talk. Alright, auto exfil I would hope with a that's definitely a static map because none of the others are designed in a circular fashion. Or the procedurally generated ones anyway. Alright, there's 2 mil. We'll live with that. Yeah, we got some money for stuff, but no spider anyway. I guess I wrecked it. What we got here? Ooh, some more lasers. More lasers. Can I get a mech and some lasers? Ultra AC5 ammo. Let's grab one of those until I decide to come back. Looks like we're good on machine guns if it's not level 2. Alright, let's see if we can still get medium lasers and a mech for 11 points here. So we can afford a Locust, or actually we could even afford this 1E, which is less destroyed. We could even afford a Cicada. We're gonna oh, you know what? We can afford everything here. Wow, this one's valued at 4 million. Alright, you know what? We'll take that. We'll add that to the payday. And then we'll take 1 medium laser, I guess. We got 7. No, I don't have enough. Okay. Well, if I have 7, then... Hold the phone. What's going on here? Oh, that broke me. Even. Okay, 11 1 is 12. I miscalculated. Okay, that's still pretty good, though. Do I want the ammo versus the laser? If I got 7, I think I can live with that. I'm still looking for that AC-5. Or at least would like to have one to put on the Shadowhawk or something. So that's not too bad. That was all covered under the insurance, so no out-of-pocket today. Sorry, insurance companies. Alright, actually, if we got the VTOLs done... Man, it didn't seem like there was 15 to kill on that one. I guess the bots must have got a lot of them. I think we should be complete with the mission. Unless they're throwing another piece at us. It might be a part 3. There we go. There's 1.14 mil. Signal reaction, both acceleration. Ooh, you know what? I may actually put that on the fire starter. Acceleration's good. That's under War Dog. So that's 10%. Then there's also 20%. So, well, at least until we get to that one. That is... What, level 7 under Mech Hunter, and we're only at 2? Yeah, I guess we can maybe do that. But let's see what else is going on here first. So we got... Oh, what a shock. A part 3. Yeah, we ain't giving you that Warhammer for free. We are putting you to work. Alright, yeah, we'll accept your quest. Alright, so at least I'm getting repairs done first. Cantina-wise, though... Ooh, small... Oh, tier 4, are you kidding me? That's not happening. I haven't even found a tier 3 yet, if anything, or rarely, let alone trying to get a tier 4. It's a bit premature. So we'll try the collect spider thing. And then, yeah, cold storage there, pal. We don't need a heap of junk stinking up the place. I don't need Fahad yelling at me. Move to cold storage. Hey, who wrecked my mech? Oh, wait, I did. Alright, 33,000, 48,000, 59,000, and 178. 103. That's not too bad. And we're sitting on a pile of 18 million C-bills. That's enough to afford a hero mech or two when we get in the zone. That's a good thing. Alright. And we got some people hanging out on YouTube, so hope everybody's having fun so far. One time I thought we had YouTube stuff kind of misaligned, so... If there is any chat, I'm not seeing anything yet, but of course I know people like to lurk too. Alright, alright, so we got one more in this area. Definitely want to knock this one out tonight for completion's sake. But we'll have to run the clock down, or at least auto-run the clock down once we take the mission. Do I want... Nah, I'm not going to upgrade the fire starter yet, because we're going to have to run down the clock further anyway. So yeah, and especially since that's the slowest one, so we might as well get started after a save. No, don't delete. I do that all the time. Okay, episode 11 still. And we're on 03. Alright, less time spent on that, the better. Alright, contract. Now what you got? It's interesting. There's all these other things out here to do. It's like, what are you going to do? Keep working, doing all these other jobs while you're trying to take this on if you can't afford it? Some of these are even higher. Alright. Part 3. Flush out the enemy. Eliminate targets. Shatter the members of the mercenary group. Got it. Okay. So we're doing okay in coverage. Let's shares work. So we got 9. Let's go an extra one and go cash again. So I think that was pretty favorable. Just still get a couple mil in the payout and a 4-point-something million Mac. Mission starts in 20 days. Yes, because everything's jacked. Oh, the question is, though... Am I going to be missing something? I mean, you know what? I may have to run the timeline anyway, because I may have to upgrade this. Let's see if this will work. I don't want to start the mission yet. Let's see if Nothing's broken, but let's, if we got enough of these lasers in here. What? Where'd this come from? 2 level 3s. Yes, I will take that chance. I don't really, want to. Well, I mean, I don't have any higher 2s yet, do I? No, I just got the pulse laser for the smalls. Now, are they... So how are they for damage, though? Oh, and they weigh more. Pulse lasers are weighing more. But they do 3.3 instead. Higher rate of fire. Range. That's too bad. Okay. I'll take the chance. Okay. Back. Start work. Sorry there, commanding officer. We just pushed the mission back about another 11 days. Because we want better firepower.
Intel from our captive raiders have narrowed the possible hideouts of the remaining Ghost Rider leadership to the following
Oh, we got an
positions.
assassination thing here.
The Canopian Fusiliers are already moving to secure magistracy interests in the system, so this task will fall to your unit alone, Commander. Cut
That
off
just
the
seems...
heads of the Ghost Rider leadership, and it should send the remaining raiders running back to Alphard. So see that this gets done.
I feel like I'm fighting in the French Quarter of Louisiana or something here.
Our target is not here. Let's hope we have better look at the other locations. I'm showing nothing on scopes that can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
Not this one we're right next to. The one thing that seemed really odd is like, man, magistracy? Like, it sounds like such an odd adjective.
That target's a heap.
Okay, so we're still next to this.
Mark tanks. Destroy it.
Mark tank's fine, but we're here for mission objectives too, Rihanna, and we're right in the middle of a forest. He just got clocked by a dragon claw.
Hear the pilot screaming from here.
Man, these people are twisted. Who hired these guys? This is Altruism Mercenary Company here. Always make sure you stop and leave the wounded enemy a band-aid before stomping on him.
We're at the wrong place, Commander. Our target
Again.
must have given us a slip. Let's check out the other locations.
Your intel is always wrong.
That will leave a mark.
It's always the furthest location.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Alright, sorry, one location left. Gotta be here. Or multiples. Captain Blackburn. Blackburn's ghost instead of Blackbeard's ghost.
New target Hunchback.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Target
We woke him up.
Our
Stepped on the rum.
is on the field. Let's take it down.
We'll get to that.
Stay there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Taking some pirate booty.
I got it. That's close enough.
Oh, what?
Ready to start pickup operation. We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Target destroyed.
Yes, we will,
Hell of a
maybe.
shot.
Alright, woke him up. Where is he? I see this other icon moving, but I don't see it. Oh, it's way out there.
Mark.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Oh, it's just a hunchback. Hey, one of those MechWarriors back. How you doing? Yeah, definitely still doing some wreck with a fire starter if I can. Until I have to switch it up. This is the way to go. Oh, he's just getting punched in, like, in the mech kidney. Quasimodo's not having a good day.
Confirmed. Your mission is complete, Commander. Return to your dropship and rendezvous on the Canopian Fusiliers position. We'll see what the surviving Ghost Riders decide to do.
Target destroyed.
Now let's get you all home. head to the evac point.
Oh, they're dropping more stuff in. Maybe I don't want to stick around. Okay, yeah, let's not acquire more damage. Alright, you guys. Act as meat shields. Yeah, the X1 of the Slayers DLC has 8 machine guns. I know, it's like, it's gonna be a minute. I really missed that one. Having 8 machine guns will, like, level any town. It even will rip heavies if you can keep mobile around them enough. Yeah, last time I got crushed using it, though, because didn't have enough tonnage against a couple... What was it? Couple Cyclops. Cyclopses? Yeah, so with only having 2 machine guns, and especially right now, well, they're at level 4, but two machine guns not good enough from personal preference, of course. Alright, so not a whole lot to take home. We can take home a flea this time. Now we only get to meet the other junk lasers now that we got all the extra salvage cost here. So yeah, that was a good choice on the insurance. I didn't go too high on that. So we'll take the flea. And I guess go in cost order here. We'll take both of those. Yeah, 74 in damage. Not too bad for finishing that up. I'm going to tell this lady, don't bother me with anything else. Just give me the Warhammer. There it is. And 1.1 million. Their leadership is dead. They've disbanded. Marian Hegemony Imperator. Man, who comes up with these titles? Nevertheless, it's not our concern, she says. Okay, we got a Warhammer. So, yeah, I think this is probably one of the first ones I encountered, you know, very first playthrough. So, you recently put clan machine guns on them and found a pilot with a fire starter perk and a speed demon perk. Oh my goodness. So, well, in that case, if it was the pilot doing it, that had to be like an absolute blazing NPC. So that's interesting. So in other words, the perks are sky's the limit. Essentially, there could be one out there for every mech type then. Because I think right now I've only seen the Jenner for Freeman, and I think the only other ones have been generic, like light or heavy so far. So I've not encountered any specific, but that'd be amazing if that's out there. All right, I'm not repairing that. Let's go into cold storage. I said junk it. And no spider. Yeah, no spider yet. So we'll wait to repair these guys. That was weird. I thought I saw some text up there. Okay, no spider to buy. Okay, and let's see if there's anything I already checked here. Oh, they're friendly now. 10%, but there's still 50% markup. So it's hard to get the pilot to learn the perk you want. Oh, is it possible, though? Are you able to, when you put them to the academies, like, are you able to kind of tailor it? Or is it still going to be, like, crazy random the whole time? Alright, nothing here to buy. Okay, I think we're finally out of here. So we're still full. We got 6 missile carriers on that one. Still got to find an enforcer and a spider. Alright. Let's head out of this backwater location. So I guess this is probably the closest one. Let's see if where's on. So that's a level 8. That's the continue. No, which one was it? Also level 8. You know, so I'm gonna hold off on these. Even though we're level 8, I still need to get some more hardware. You know what? With the hardware we have now, maybe I could actually take on the other one. Let's see if we can finish up part 2 tonight. We still got about an hour here. Let's see. We'll activate this one and then go hit the hub. So they do get perks randomly after going to the academies. Yeah, so in other words, you may not necessarily get the pilot you want to get it, but you may get a pilot to eventually. You just gotta keep cycling it. I've only put like 1 pilot through academy so far, so I haven't really... I would love to be playing this like socially with if I had friends and, you know, local area network like we did with some of our other content. I actually just looked up last night, so I guess I didn't realize that this still has no local support even on PC. So in other words, I'm not really emotionally invested in the bots, and it's hard for me to really recognize when they're doing that much better of a job. I guess maybe late game I've noticed when they just like crush something, but this early on, it's like hard to see those minute stat differences in the background. So I guess that's probably why I'm a little bit reluctant to spend the money until I like feel it's really noticeable. So, okay, so we are here. Contracts wise, what's still left? So no pilot left behind, part 2. Okay, so we got to come back for this, and yeah, the tonnage limit was 270. Now that we got this thing though, this is a 70. And so at least I should be able to get another 30-40 tons out of this, but I gotta get everything repaired first. So let's head over here. Get some repairs done. Alright, what do we got going on now? We have... repair time? Repair time, yeah, repair time's good. So 23, 18... 7. Yeah, so we're like under 100k other than maybe what this thing is. Well, it's ballpark 100k. That's not bad. So we got 21 in the bank. Saving for some hero mechs or some decent lasers. Ooh, level 2 machine guns for replacements. I got 10. I can use a couple more, but the thing is I'm at level 4. I don't have any 3s and 4s yet. Alright, we'll grab one more of those. Still looking for what? Medium rifle? Light rifle? I forgot what we put on the Shadowhawk. Don't have any collection jobs at the moment. So also looking for spiders, looking for enforcers, nothing.
Affirmative, Commander. I'll be in the
Scrap AC-10 expert. That's interesting. So I've not seen weapon-specific ones before. Scrapper.
Drinks are on me when we get back.
An edge in identifying valuable salvage on the battlefield. So does that... so I guess a scrapper, does that mean when you blow a mech up that it's happening, or is it like when we find those light blue beams and give us random stuff? Here's something I hadn't noticed, the difference between these two. You got clearly dude and chick versions of this helmet, but they did kind of change the helmet just slightly. An AC2 expert. Cut in price. Okay, nothing else I want to see there at the moment. Repairs are underway. What do we got here on the map? Because I would really like a hero icon, please. You can go up here to see what the hero pilot looks like, just for fun. Cantina's full. I don't necessarily need to activate this yet, especially since we still got another one to take on. Oh, you know what? Let's load out the Warhammer. We're going to need to do that, too. Here we go. So this is my next thing after the fire starter, unless I get a Battle Master. So this hopefully... and I'm ridiculous. I will remove the PPCs and put more lasers on there. So we were at what? Okay, so I got level 2s. I could put 6 mediums on here, I think. Wait, was that my last one? Oh, that's for smalls. Never mind. Maybe I can put 4 on here. So, I mean, yes, it'd be smarter to put some heavier lasers on here, not or the PPCs, but I'm not that smart. Let's see if I got a better SRM6 in here. Really stream this. Oh, this is new. This is one of the new ones. What's this do? Oh, what'd I do? I just changed the sorting, I think. Didn't want to do that. How do I reset all this? Quantity. Okay, there we go. Just wow, I completely screwed that all up. Okay, but I'm gonna need probably different ammo type. No, maybe not. Oh, machine guns. We got definitely better machine guns. Oh, we've got more machine guns in the backdrop. Okay, let's give it 3s, even though I'll save my 4s for the fire starter. So 3s. Okay. Firepower's gone down because I don't have the PPCs on there. I guess the SRM ammo, I'm good. I could put another one on. Oh, and, oh my goodness. Because I took the PPCs off, I could, like, crank the armor on this. So armor's at 320. Yeah, 126 points armor and still be underweight. So I didn't have anything better for small lasers? No. Oh, the pulse. Let's try the pulse lasers. These are level 3s. Still underweight. How about arms? What do I got for arms? Nothing. I could put more heat sinks. And ammo. Let's do some more ammo. SRM. There's another. And another. And another. Ooh, we got double heat sinks too. I haven't put any of those on yet. And one of those. And one of those. You know what? We got more room. Yeah, better not be running out of anything. Where's my machine gun ammo at? Okay, down there. And another. And another. You know what? We'll do this and I'll just balance out the strip armor, max armor. Alright, we're still at 416. We gained almost 100 points. Alright, this thing better be auto-firing. Well, this amount of cooling, hopefully. Still 73,000 for 48 days. Well, that'll get chewed up while we're flying. Okay, so our quarterly payment is at 435 now, mostly on account of the pilots, I think, because I've been trying to keep the mech load pretty light. So now, hopefully, I got a shot at taking on this other mission here. The one I kept failing last week. Oh, you know, I was going to see what the pilot looks like. We'll do that. Exploratory maneuvers.
I've seen it all. Now, I want to get paid for it. Ready, Commander.
With the Iceman.
You're ready. I've seen it all. Now,
What?
I
I
want
don't
to
see
get
no
paid
elite
for it.
pilot.
You're
This
ready
guy?
to Stop wasting my time.
So ain't no elite pilot here. So hold on. So this one's at a 28. Still less than Freeman, I think. I get two people the same. It'd be funny if I can
I've seen
outfit
it
everybody
all.
with the same helmet.
Now, I want to get paid. I've seen it all. Now, I
I'm
want to get paid
disappointed.
for
That
it.
was supposed to be an elite pilot. How'd I end up at the wrong location? Oh, I went to that one. That's why. Oops. Blame Rihanna for that one. There we go.
Ready for mission briefing? I come from a family of MechWarriors, all tough as nails. Those who have used their skills in a cockpit to make a living. You could say I was born into it, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So, send me in to do what I do best.
Wow, that's a long backstory, which I don't feel like reading. But yeah, as expected, most of these are usually in around the 50s. So assault mech affinity reduces spread by 15% on LRMs. That seems useful. Hot dog, haven't seen this one. A hot seat is no problem for this pilot. Counting heat Oh, so that's for heat management. Okay.
Ready for I come from a family of MechWarriors.
Cluster
all
hitter
tough as
reduces
nails.
spread.
Those
That's
who have used
pretty
their skills in a
crazy, but
cockpit to
I'm
make a living. You could
all
say
right.
I was
Please,
born
please
into
stop
it, but I
talking.
wouldn't have it any other way. So, send me in to do what I do best.
They got way too long of an intro there. All right, checking equipment while we're here. Man, you know, I maybe just need to grab these level 3s to have later. And Crab, Dervish, Shadowhawk. Now this is the same as the one I got, and it's not favorable right now, so we're not going to do that. Okay, here we go. Let's go tackle this other outlying problem and see what the Warhammer does for us. Dust Warhammer. All right, what we got?
Ready for mission briefing and drop
Ooh, spider.
preparations.
Oh, 3 mil for the spider and only get 1 million back. Well, given that's a completion one, may lose the money for it. We'll take care of that after we get done, after we make some money. Alright, let's get another save going, because I'm prone to screw this up again. Okay, so if everything's ready here in the hardware department, let's see if I can put this up here. And here, changing the paint job. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Make sure I know which ones are mine versus the bots. It's a very odd day when I let the bots use my stuff. Alright. Okay, contracts. Let's see if we can try this again. So it's a difficulty of 60. But again, level 8, I mean, it's like on point. They just don't have the mechs to compete with it, I guess. So let's go see if I'm feeling frisky here. Go light on the damage coverage. A little heavier on that. And we're not getting much cash out of these guys. Let's see what happens. So we're 200. It did not change this automatically. So let's go. Where's my... Oh, so the dragon is a heavy. Okay. Alright, now we're at 235. Let's bump him up to the... Well, see, the Hunchback... Even though the Shadowhawk's a 55, it seems like the Hunchback's doing better for some of these guys. And I can't go any higher than that, I don't think. Centurion 50... So I'm trying to remember, hers is a medium preference. Hold on, let's check pilot here real quick.
Ready for mission briefing and drop preparations.
She prefers light mechs, and he prefers heavies, so I think he's got a heavy via the dragon. So I can't really do much better here other than going with the Shadowhawk, which is still pretty lightweight. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to see what happens. 40 points under this time. Alright, so we gotta clean off the schmoes first. Yes, I got a giant chessboard in front of me. Hopefully I can order some DoorDash in space. Alright.
We believe we've got the actual location of Shenzheng's sun. They're at a heavily guarded...
Oh, so slow now. Alright, first things first, weapon groups. So, still sticking with machine guns on 2. We are firing all medium lasers we can on 1 until that becomes a problem. Small on 3, missiles... yeah, I guess we'll go pulse lasers on 3. Okay. Here we go.
For us, pirates are rather single-minded.
Yes.
If we stage a diversion, we should be able to draw away enough troops for
Oh, so used to moving through water here. I've got missiles now. Yeah, we'll see. Let's use the fresh meat around here. Poof! Yeah, that's a little more beefy than the fire starter for the time being. What? They blew up all my ammo. I'm gonna lose my torso here.
You just fried his cockpit. Hell of a shot.
There goes half my mech. You know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all armor for one piece of the torso, put as many explosives in it as I can, and put a giant bullseye on it. That's what I'm going to do. A little early for that. I mean, I don't know if that was that much concentrated fire, because, I mean, you think with that much armor, so I don't know if the game is, like, saying, yeah, don't distribute your stuff that way. Because I thought it was mostly heat sinks in there. Well, I did put more missile ammo in there, but...
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Okay, so weapon groups are good, right? So no, weapon groups are not retained. Oh, maybe I didn't do that right. Okay, so there's... Oh, hold on. What the... Oh, okay, there we go.
We believe we've got the actual location of Shenzheng Sun.
Oh, that's interesting. That's the difference of chest lasers and
But fortunately for us,
arm lasers or something
are
there.
rather single-minded. If we stage a diversion, we should be able to draw away enough troops for our support teams to extract the prisoners.
Target acquired.
Those must not be tracking missiles.
Head down. Can hear the pilot scream through my cockpit. That had to sting.
I'm gonna try punching me. Alright, so at least I'm in a little in the yellow this time rather than like...
Enemy mech.
There we go. Yeah, see the fact I went all red in one compartment, little
I'm
off.
seeing multiple tangos on scope converging on your current position.
Random ember plumes.
New target.
Alright, so I gotta make sure I get past the Cyclops, the two of them, and then still have like another 3 or 4 after that, but at least those are all lights and mediums.
Target acquired.
Can I get him? I got a piece of him. Oh, that's incoming. Man, I am not detail-oriented enough to... I'm noticing that there's the range, and I don't pay attention to, like, weapon ranges enough to know if I should even be firing some of that just yet. Oh, soaking up all the damage. Like that. At least the fire starter, I got up on him right away. Close, pal. There we go.
That scrub, Commander.
That scrub. That's right. In year 3025, we're still using the word scrub. There's some missiles. Oh, you still hit me? What's wrong with you?
New target javelin.
That's on the other side of the hill.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Javelin on the list? Not on the list. Is Javelin? No, probably not. It's probably Jenner.
Reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Target destroyed.
Smoking hole. Oh, do I have a fire again? See some sparkles going on here. Kicking up some serious red dust. Whoa, stop that. It's only 3 out of 17. We got ways to go here.
Target acquired. Ammo explosion detected.
Oh, are you kidding? Advanced. Shut down. Too late? Dang it. Oh, that's half. Hold on. I'm using these Inferno rounds. I wonder... We're going back. We're going back here. Yeah. Twice in a row. No bueno. Ugh. I didn't exactly read the description. I know the hot-loaded ones have something to do with heat and thermal capacity here, but getting tagged a little too easily here. Let's check the loadout again. Oops, no, I wanted to read the description. Thank you very much. 6 unguided, loaded with Inferno Gel. Deals heat damage and sets the target on fire. Well, yeah, for the target, is it problematic that I'm getting set on fire. Alright, let's do some adjustments here. Let's go with a normal SRM-6 or something here. Get out of here. Okay, SRM-6 normal. Stream. 6 unguided. Unguided. Okay, let's do that. And I mean, here's probably the one I'm losing is the one that's got triple ammo in there. So perhaps that's not a good idea. Let's put a couple extra heat sinks in instead. Alright, so we're still down a pound. I can put another one in somewhere. Oh, you know what? I could put another double in there. You know what? No, let's leave that and go armor. Okay, we'll gain an extra 30 points and be uneven. That's fine. Live with it. So, long live MechWarrior saying Infernos are good. Okay, well, until I get past this little hurdle, because missiles aren't my strong suit, so if there's any other deficits that I'm not aware of, I have to wait till I get a little more competent with those. But I'm guessing it might be because it did say ammunition fire that time. I'm hoping it's just because I've got a little too much in the ammo department in that torso hardpoint. All right, let's see what happens. Star map. Contracts. So damage coverage still keep that the same. A little bit on the trial and error side tonight. Okay, so there's that. Trying to keep him alive with a hunchback. Yeah, we were at 230, I think, so... Oh, I didn't change the paint job, but that's okay. Not the paint job. Scratch my thing that's designed to get shot at all the time. Oh, there's some speedy asteroids out there. Okay, gotta fix this. Oh, I've only got one pulse laser. Did I forget something? Okay. I have 2 last time. I don't know. Too late to figure that out now. I did. That's weird. That's why I was off by a pound.
If we stage a diversion, we should be able to draw away enough troops for our support teams to extract the prisoners.
Target acquired.
Oh, those dropped a little short. Alright, you got talking tin can. Haven't had that much laser juice in a while.
Stay sharp, MechWarriors. Ally Command reports enemy movement is projected to hit your location at any moment. Time to earn our pay. That battle mech is marked for destruction.
Oh. Which one? Except we gotta wait for him to get here. Not the dragon. It's gonna be that one. The javelin.
Incoming missile.
dragon's still tagging me while I'm shooting this thing. There we go. Dragon on a hill. Hey, you guys want to shoot at that thing? Like, move in. There we go.
Lesson in combat. Nice shooting, Commander.
Yeah.
Sorry. Number 2 there, you're not getting a raise. You were a little late. She was first on the list.
They're really gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
Target acquired.
I will be immediately reviewing performance following the battle, provided that the commander survives. Yeah, so note to self, get better at distributing ammo storage locations within the battle mech. Do not use ammunition as armor. It's got some weird servo sounds on it.
Punchback.
Get that out of the way. Come on, quit hiding behind the rocks. There we go.
Target destroyed.
So that's weird. That's a different layout last time if I had... What was the one that wrecked me? Because now we're at the same position, now we got different mechs this time. Usually it's all the same last time. Wonder if there's different configurations prior to... Oh, whoa! Who is lighting me up? My arm is almost toast.
Wow, awesome shot.
If he says it's going critical, I better be out of here. You know, gimpy arm going here. There we go. Lasers for the win.
Additional tangos en route to your position,
What's
Commander.
that? 6 out of 17? Okay, 11 more. I know some of it's lightweight stuff, but still haven't hit the Cyclops yet. So at least if I can hobble my way through this without losing too many ammo or offensive components. Yeah, this is the lightweight phase. Not far on the machine gun there. Got a heavy, is it a large laser on a commando? Okay, you took my arm. Congratulations. At least it wasn't the unforced error this time. Oh, now the now the torso's on fire. Or going to be. Okay. Uh-oh.
I got it.
System offline.
I don't know if this does anything or not, but... Oh, because that would reduce the fire or the heat. Looks like it did. I've never been able to react fast enough most of the time. Is that crab? Hunchback? Quick draw. Yeah, don't look at me. Look at them. Look at the birdie. Birdie's over there.
Target acquired.
There we go. 6 more. 2 Cyclops and 4 Scrubs.
Recon reports additional forces entering the engagement area, Commander.
Cyclops should be
Be on
back
the
here.
lookout for them.
Yep, there we go. So I lost 1 laser. My arm.
New target. Cyclops.
Cyclopseruses. Trigger's down, man. The trigger's down. Wow. Oh, the other one's shooting me. Nope. Ooh, I'm taking heavy damage.
Getting busted up. Lost a component.
Oh, I've been using my missiles. Come on, go down. I am on fire. Yeah, seems to work. Put the fire out. Nope, there's still fire in there. Oh, it's gone. Look at me and all three of my weapons left. I'll bite your ankles. Oh, now he's on me. Come on, fight again.
Just blasted that
Got him.
thing in half.
They got him. Alright, you guys get credit for a change. Oops. Nope, fire gone. Okay, so that does work. I always suspected. I don't know if how I came across that info, but it's like the game doesn't really give you much of a tutorial in that regard. Say, by the way, shut down your mech, bring in a little combat. So 3 more to go. It should be lights.
Setting an intercept course on your position.
Oh, we got dropship behind and this guy, so wait for it. Still all weapons. Get rid of them. Oh, I don't have to fight close quarters. There we go. 2 left. Haven't boot anybody yet. Oh, get caught in the open though. There we go. Circle this one. Yeah, you can do this before I run out of weapons and before the other one goes down. Oh, whoops. There's no friendly fire, I think. Oh, I'm on fire again. Got him. They got him. Excellent. I am insanely in the red. Everything's going to be looking extra crispy. Destroy more enemy forces for additional payout. No, I don't think that's going to cover the ability to walk home. Oh, my legs are still intact. I should be able to kick something. There we go. Mission accomplished.
Shenzeng's son and several other prisoners from the complex. The plan worked.
All right, at least we can say I finished two of the scripted or the high reward quests. So tribute to the Imperator and the No Pilot Left Behind. Man, that one was still a chore though. So 9 points, nothing from mechs I can take. Burned out some lasers there. Well, attached some lasers there. Ooh, I will take a level 3 machine gun. Probably lost something on that one. Alright, I guess we'll go cost downward here. There. Yeah, 1 million damage. 600,000, that's me. 500,000 to Laird. I don't think the insurance covered that, so we're walking away with about 700,000 in terms of payout. Yikes. But we get Captain Shin Zhang over here. Well, at least we get another pilot. Now, so he's like, I owe you a life debt for saving. So this is hilarious. So he owes me a life debt, but he sends his son off to pay the life debt. You disgrace to my family. Good grief. No, I didn't ask for your walking carpet, Chewbacca. So, along with MechWarrior says, the jump jets kick. Are you saying it's just because of cost, easy to accumulate and then sell them, or some other reason? Alright, yeah, look at this. Got everything blown off. Good thing I didn't put anything too costly on there. Crispy Critter. Yeah, we're not repairing here. We are getting out of Dodge. So, this one didn't have a hero mech for us. So let's try again for a hero mech. We tried this last time and they didn't have anything. So up to 22 mil, so finally getting some of the bank. Alright, let's get repairs done. So how repairs look. So 221 is a lot better than 600, so... Oh, it destroyed my double heat sink. I lost all my heat doubles on that then? Oh well. Alright, so there's 220. 128. Well, that got wrecked too. So that's about 340. 420. And so about 490. So it cost about 500,000 to get all those repaired. Because it only had legs. Oh, yeah, jump jets and kick them with the jump jets. Yeah. Well, the problem is the Warhammer doesn't. I don't think Warhammer doesn't have jump jets, does it? No, this thing ain't got jump jets on it. Yeah, normally. Alright, so I'll have to figure out what to do about that. I guess we're just going to fly around here for gradual reasons, see if I can get something to activate, but not expecting too much tonight. Alright, so SRMs, LRMs, hot-loaded, Inferno. Alright, repairs still underway. No indication yet. There's the rare equipment there. Alright, Wolverines and Generous, nothing. I didn't finish any jobs, did I? No, we still need another Javelin, another Urban, another 3 fire starters. Alright, well, I guess let's see if we can find maybe another... I better not. I better quit while I'm ahead. Let's go over here, see if we can find anything. Supercharger, AC, burst fire, and flame ram. Ooh. Alright, Warhammer's still in... There we go. Alright, better not be the spider this time. Oh, that's right, and I forgot to collect the spider at the other one. Oops. See if we can find a cheaper spider, I suppose. Alright, nothing to see here. Blackjack Charger. The other Master Chief mech with mostly laser capacity.
I know your story, and I'm ready. My combat skills are meant to impress.
Yeah. Okay, how about star map again? Let's see what they got up here. Not the pilot, I want this. Catapults, that's gonna be big. It's not. Oh, it's not the Stalker. Oh my goodness! What a tacky color scheme. How much? 8? We can afford it. It's a 65. It's got some serious anti-missile the anti-missile system on it. It's got dual. I can't remember if those. I think the anti-missile system's automatic, right? Because I'm confusing with the missile lock one that works for team lock-on capacity. Yep, Centurion don't care, Crab don't care, Dervish, if the right Dervish came along, maybe, but for the most part, haven't had great success with these. Hunchback depends on the laser battery system and combination, but we already have one, so that's not a big deal. Let's check the equipment. I think I'm going to buy the catapult. That'll still leave us with 12 mil. There's not a large laser, but we got 3s in the bank somewhere. Chem lasers, mediums, everything's tier 0 capacity here. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll buy it. Because we haven't run into any others, and the last time it was the spider or something, so... Get it while it's here, before it's gone. It's got a goofy dragon face on it. Man, those colors. Would have been so much cooler, different colors, though. Alright, there we go. Biting the bullet. We'll take it. So one of the other things is about some of the hero mechs, they even have more upgrade slots too, but I believe. So like in this case, info upgrade slots 0 out of 7. See, everything else like right now is 6. Some might get 8 depending on the size. So actually the dragon here is probably going from 8 to 9, or maybe 7 to 9. I don't know how many, but that is also helpful with the heroes. Not to mention, sometimes their default speed is better. Sometimes they get more hard points. So it varies. And given that there's only about a couple hundred, how many base models are there? I don't even remember the number of base models. Not trophies, stats. There we go. Mech database completion. View database. I forget how many models there are. I don't think it's even going to tell me either. But I think this is somewhere between 1 and 200, and then you've got the sub-variants under that. So at least it does show you if there's a hero variant and stuff like that, but you still got to find it before you can even get the stats on it. So some of these are just insane. So, that's interesting. There's a new... So, it's got the Kerensky icon on the spider here. I wonder if the hero one for... No, that can't be right. The hero spider was already there. I mean, unless they added a new one. Must be an... Oh, yeah, there is a Kerensky spider, a regular version that got added. So, that's interesting. Oh, so it's showing all the symbols over there. So it shows all the symbols for the DLC version. So, like, the ones that just have unknown and the Heroes of Intersphere, that means they haven't had anything new. Like, the Jenner here hasn't had anything new whatsoever since almost the update. Unlike the Hunchback here, it's got 3 new models added, apparently. Okay, anyway, that's a lot of distraction there with all the stats and everything. Man, what do I do with this? What's its loadout look like? So it's got 2 small lasers, 2 medium, 2 large. So it's kind of cool. It's got some symmetry going on there. So this is primarily a laser catapult with anti-missile. So usually these things have missiles on them. So I wonder, is there more than one catapult hero mech? There is. So you've got the J, which we just found. It must be for Jester or Joker or something. So apparently that's a default one. And then also there was another default one that we don't have access to yet. Okay, that'll help get us through some heavier times, though. Now they got another heavyweight to pick from. And actually... So our guy with the heavy affinity is already piloting the Dragon. I guess the question is what's better. Well, actually, we might as well give him this one then, because this is even heavier. I guess it depends on whether he's laser or...
Affirmative, Commander.
You put something
No,
in
not
my
you
sight.
guys.
I'm taking it down.
So he's not... So the guy they gave us, they didn't really change his stats. It looked like he's still just an average pilot. Forgot that we had Captain Crispo. That's like doomed to fail. This guy's gonna get cooked alive. Okay, holder. This guy, heavy mech. Actually, that's perfect. Laser master. That's gonna work out then. So if I put some better lasers on there, this guy's gonna be good to go and reduce his chance of injury by 15. So I guess that's the thing. So, melee rifles, PPCX, binary lasers, chemical lasers, and SRM. So, she's good at all the stuff I don't normally use. So, I'm going to have to figure that out. So, she's better at lightweights and all that weirdness. But it also says solid slug LBX. So, man, that's weird. I wonder if that's not contradictory to have one set of weapons over on one side, but also the other if they're conflicting. So, that would be a weird combination to try to get her set up. May have to start dumping some of these guys in academies. Academy. That's not a claim of a book. Academies. Alright. Okay. So other than an elite pilot there, not seeing too much of note. So I think what'll happen next time, try to get back into familiar territory here. So we've got this one, the Cerberus Hounds. We'll have to check the difficulty on that. And then I know there's the split things I kept talking about skipping up here in the Karita and Davion conflict. So a lot of work ahead, of course, because this game just goes on indefinitely, but we'll get back to familiar territory next time. So I will do a save here, and we'll be ready for next time, at least in a stable state. Alright, there we go. Return title. Down some volume here. Alright. So thanks to everybody that's been hanging out tonight. It has been a busy night. So we had Call the Stealth check-in on Twitch for bits. Long live MechWarrior hang out with us for a bit on YouTube. And I know we've had a lot of people on YouTube tonight, so thank you guys for hanging out. That's like one of the best nights we've had on YouTube. So greatly appreciated. And also, so man, it's really interesting here on Twitch. The bots have all kinds of different things now. We've had the Stream Boo bots for a long time, but now we're getting all kinds of different Discord bots. Like one of these says, I'm literally driving right now, but when I park, me and my squad are pulling up heavy next to your stream. Oh, okay. Sure you are. Because you're totally watching while you're streaming and driving? I don't think so. Get out of here. That's all. So one of the bots apparently decided to add a follow and remove a follow within about 10 minutes there. So yeah, go pound sand bots. But anyway. Yeah, so thanks everybody for hanging out. We will be back tomorrow with some Metal Slug Tactics, so see you there if you're interested in a little bit more low-key, a little higher on the action, lesser on, or higher on the strategy, lesser on the action. And this is kind of the inverse of MechWarrior a little bit. And then hopefully on Thursday tonight, or this week, try and get the Tomb Raider remastered up and running, barring other stuff. So yeah, thanks to you too, MechWarrior. So greatly appreciate it. So glad to have you. And then maybe, you know, it did some Resident Evil 5. I actually didn't talk about this much. It did a little extra of that around last LAN Standing time last Friday. So maybe I'll get some Resident Evil 5 in this week too. We'll see. Hard to know. So make sure you hit the follows and subscribes if you haven't already, in case you want those notifications when we're online. But in the meantime, that'll be it for now. So have a fantastic one, and see you soon.